All right, boom. What's up? We're just gonna do a quick video while I run around underwater, wasting a whole lot of time that I should be leveling, and instead I am trying to find a fishing pole because, trying to get my fishing up there. Anyways, so recently I've watched a video on YouTube about playing classic WoW from your phone. I thought this was really cool. This is not my idea. I have been using like a remote control desktop thing. It didn't work very well. It was like the Google Chrome one. It had a lot of problems with just latency and overall controls. Like you'd move the camera and it would go spinning like crazy. So I watched this video. I'll have the link in the description and I'll show it up here on the screen whose idea it was. But needless to say, I just kind of wanted to talk about like my experience with it, and the uses and what I think about it and what it could be good for. I mean, like Blizzard said, right? What do you guys not have phones? So
Do you guys not have phones?
yeah. So this might be an interesting little video. I'll show some clips of like what I think can be it used for, and yeah, we'll keep going from there. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to get this set up. It's pretty easy. So I was able to do it in just a couple of minutes without really much setup. The guy in the video that I watched, he went a little bit more in depth on it. So I'll, once again, I'm going to leave that link for you right there. But just to do a quick little version to show you how it gets going. You go ahead, click on Steam up here. You have your Steam app open on your computer. Open that up, you click on Steam, you're going to hit on settings right there, and then you're going to go down to where it says remote play. So click on remote play right here, and then you're going to click on pair Steam link. So click on pair Steam link, and then from there, that's when your phone comes in handy. So you're going to open up your phone, and then you go to the App Store, find the Steam Link app, and then it should be pretty straightforward from there. It gives you a code that you're going to enter in right here. Once you enter that code in, you should easily be able to hop right in. The only little things is I mess around with the controls. Like I said, the guy who posted the video originally, he showed some control setups that you can do that makes it a little bit easier. But do whatever works for you. And then, yeah, so like let me know down in the comments how it works for you. If you have any suggestions on controlling things. I know in his video, he actually used some different add-ons for WoW to make his UI a little bit cleaner and a little bit bigger so that from the phone he could see things pretty easily. However, for me, I didn't want to I don't really like those add-ons very much. I tend to stay with just the basic UI. And so that being said, I just kind of made my control setup from my phone easy to just, go back and forth. If I want to get on the computer, all I did was I just moved one button. All I did was drag my consecrate down to like the 5 key and then move the button that was there up. So all I had to do was just, if I wanted to hit that key, it was just a lot easier. Use number one, the most useful thing I found with using this app is fishing, to be honest. So I work a full-time job, a lot of times sitting in the office. And so what I've been doing, don't tell them, but what I've been doing with my spare time is I'll sit there, I find a nice fishing spot wherever I want to go, whatever, if I'm trying to farm something. I sit down, I zoom the camera all the way in, and then I simply just turn all the sound down for the game, and all I turn on is the effects sound here. I'll show you really quick. So system sounds, if you go over here to the master sounds, you can turn everything down, like music, dialogue, all that. And so if you just turn the sound on, all you hear from the game will be the splashing sound and the reeling sound of the fishing. So with that, sorry, my volume got all loud. I don't know. So with that being said, what you can do is, sit there, you have your phone open, you're connected to a charger and your Wi-Fi and all that. And then you basically just sit there, you have a, hit 1 for fish. And then when you hear the little splash, all you have to do is just move your mouse over the little icon and then just click it. It's super, super easy. It's actually how I got my fishing to 225 already, and I'm already doing the fishing quest. That's one of the reasons why I'm out here right now. But yeah, it's a way to make some money if you're, if you got a job, or if you want to sit down on the couch, watch some Netflix, anything like that. Obviously I have a job that I'm allowed to use a phone, and I'm allowed to do all that. So it's not a big deal for me. However, those of you who might be working other kinds of jobs that aren't allowed to do that, make sure that it's okay first. I don't want you guys getting in trouble or getting fired for being on your phone playing WoW. So that being said, yeah, let's jump into reason number 2. Okay, so I'm gonna have some footage of just some basic leveling, what I did on the app. It's the Steam Link app, and it's super useful. So this one, I was just relaxing, chilling on the couch, just watching a movie with my family, and I was able to grind out some experience, get a little bit of skinning going on, made a little bit of cash, just basic grinding. I find using the app to do leveling can be kind of funky. It tends to be, it has its quirks, and if you run into any sort of like opposing faction, whether you're Horde or Alliance, I notice it's pretty difficult to actually do anything back. The only thing I really was able to do was like basically turn around. Your keyboard turning, right? So your reaction time's slower. It's a little bit more difficult, but so I think what it can be used for is basically grinding. When you got to kill a bunch of mobs, you're just kind of staying in a basic area. It's pretty straightforward, nothing too complex. I was even able to pull a couple mobs at a time. I'm prot currently, so I was able to pull a couple, 3-4 mobs and do some AoEing. It was pretty straightforward. However, when I came to trying to do quests and stuff like that, it got a little funky. Yeah, another thing too is I tried to do this part where I was trying to do this quick and easy little, swimming around looking for these fishing poles, and I couldn't figure out how to get my character to swim down or up, so I couldn't do that from there. So that's why I'm doing it on my computer right now. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It was a nice way to just kind of chill. I was hanging out with my girlfriend and her family, and we were just watching TV, watching movies while I was sipping on a drink and just grinding while I'm on my phone. It's just pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So it's really enjoyable. But yeah, like I said, when it comes to anything a little bit more demanding mechanically, it can be a little funky because, the controls aren't all there. It still takes some time to get used to, so I might be able to pull it off a little bit later on. But like I said, it's, I think this is more of like a, hey, I just want to do something away from my computer for a minute. I maybe want to, after a long, hard day, like you said in that video, after a long, hard day of playing WoW, you want to relax, sit on the couch and play some WoW, So it's a nice little way to, to get things done. But so yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty basic video. I just wanted to talk about this because that's what I've been doing the past few days. Haven't been able to get as much leveling as I wanted to. So but yeah, I'm going to be posting another video soon. So hope you guys enjoy. Once again, thanks for commenting, subscribing, liking. You guys are a pretty awesome community, and I'm excited to be here. So thank you guys.